Okay, Robert Eagleson here with the Calgary Hook and Hackle Club, and today we're doing a fly called a white Opague. Not sure why it's called a white Opague, because it is definitely mostly black. So the body parts here, I'm starting with a Mustad S82 3906B in a size 12. That hook is 3x heavy and 2x long. For the body, I'm using Rooster tail. So I take the Rooster tail and I will basically cut that in half. I use the top half for the hackle and I'll use the bottom half for the body. And we'll show you how that works. For my rib, I'm using Pearl Unimylar 6/34. For my hackle, I am using Grizzly hen in a natural color, and for the collar, I'm using the black Rooster. Soft hackles, a lot of movement, and they catch a lot of fish. So I'm going to put my hook in the vise, and I've got some 70 denier black thread. I am just going to start my thread, find my scissors, and clip the excess. Okay, so take that Rooster. Oh, sorry, we're going to use the rib first. Take my rib. Sometimes it's easier if we just clip that to a point. And we're just going to tie in my rib. Make sure that's in nice and solid. And right to the back. Okay, now we're going to take my rib, or the Rooster. So this is the bottom half of that Rooster feather. I'm just going to take off a chunk, I'm going to say about ½ an inch maybe. Clip that off, tear it off. I'm going to line up the butts. And that should hopefully align the tips. Alright, so I'm just going to take these now and I'm going to tie them in by the tips. Make sure they're in there pretty solid. And then I'm going to bring my thread up to about 3/4, 7/8 of that hook. And I'm just going to build up a little bit of a underbody here just so that I got a little bit more of a taper going to the front of the hook. Feather will bring some of that in, just a little bit extra there. Okay, we'll throw a ½ inch in there. And then we will just grab our Rooster. And we'll put just a touch of a twist in that. And we'll just bring that Rooster forward. Bring my thread over. And we'll just catch that Rooster right up at the front. Clip my excess. And then I'm just going to give that a ½ inch again. And then I'm going to bring my rib forward, and I want this rib pretty much covering this. I'm just going to leave a little bit of black showing through between those wraps. Okay, let's just clip the excess there. All Alright, so now I need my grizzly hen. So I've taken this grizzly hen and I've stripped all the fibers off the right-hand side, off the left-hand side of this feather. So, and then I'm just going to grab it by the tip, and this is going to be my tie-in point right there. So you can either clip that off or clip it off later. So we're just going to tie that in right there. Make sure there's nothing sticking out over the eye. And then we're going to wrap that like 5-6 times. Therefore, just sweep those back as we're wrapping. That looks pretty good right there. Alright, so we're just going to tie that off. Clip my excess. Got a couple extra wraps. Make sure we sweep those back if we can. Alright, that looks good. Now, I said the top half of the rooster I'm using for my collar. So this is what's left of a... So again, I've taken the fibers off the left-hand side. I've got a little bit of a tie-in point there. So I'm just going to grab this, tie that in by that tie-in point. And make a couple 3 wraps there. Okay, that should be lots. And we'll just tie that off. Clip my excess. Sweep those back. And we'll make a pretty good sized head there. Keep those feathers pointed back and makes a bit of a head. Alright, find my whip finisher tool. And there we go, white Opague, and for sure I would put lots of head cement on there. Kind of makes that head shiny and stand out. But there is the white Opague. Thanks for watching.